So if you're a teacher, you might have heard this word SWBAT, which is actually an acronym. It stands for Students Will Be Able To. And the idea of using a SWBAT, a lesson objective that begins with students will be able to, is to encourage teachers to focus on not what they're going to do with a long list of activities during class, but instead, what will the students be able to do at the end of the lesson? And that helps you when you're planning your lesson pick certain activities that are going to help accomplish that objective. So you want students to be able to do something at the end of your lesson as opposed to just a long list of things that they will do during the lesson. And so the idea is to pick a verb that is going to help you direct your students' learning. So it can be very simple things for like retrieval, as far as students will be able to label, students will be able to describe or define or recognize. Those are some good verbs, kind of base level of retrieval. Then there's comprehension. You want students to go a little bit further. Students will be able to summarize or paraphrase. They'll be able to describe the key parts of. Students will be able to explain how. These are some a little bit higher level objectives, and you want your lessons to continue to challenge the kids to be able to do more and more and more, even getting up to the level of critical thinking. So students will be able to compare and contrast. Students will be able to differentiate. Students will be able to make connections to. Students will be able to make a prediction, make a generalization, create a principle or rule, defend an argument, or form a conclusion. Those are some higher critical thinking verbs to use. So you want to be able to have an objective that shows what students will be able to do with a good, strong verb that's going to be an accomplishment at the end of your lesson or during the lesson because of the activities that you're planning.